it seems to me like a lot of y'all, media and bloggers, are scared to touch on this topic, bruh. Yesterday, the URL completely sabotaged K-Shine, bruh. Yesterday, right in front of our faces, the URL sabotaged K-Shine, trapping him into his contract until whenever URL feels like booking K-Shine again so that he can fulfill his contract. A lot of y'all are not gonna like what I'm about to say, but I gotta say it. Let's talk about it. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Crickets. Crickets. After Murder Mook got Geechee Gotti up out of here yesterday at Irving Plaza in New York, something that the majority of the culture thought that Murder Mook could not do and or pull off. Why? I have no idea. Have no idea. But it's very quiet in these battle rap streets right now. I feel like if Geechee Gotti won this battle, whether it had been caffeine votes, whether it had been via crowd reaction, there would be a lot being talked about in battle rap right now. There would be a big push on some narratives right now if things didn't work out and play out the way that they did yesterday at Homecoming. Salute to Murder Mook. Salute to Geechee Gotti. But if Geechee Gotti won this battle right now, we would be inundated with blogs, videos telling us Geechee Gotti's the new GOAT. Geechee Gotti's now Mount Rushmore. Murder Mook is old. We got to get him out of here. This, that, and the fifth. That's what would be happening right now if Geechee Gotti had won that battle yesterday. So Mook, thank you for making that not only a victory for us, bro, but a clear victory on top of that. Salute to you, Murder Mook, bruh. It's quiet out here, bruh. But that's not what I even want to talk about right now. I want to talk about something that I'm not hearing people talking about enough. I'm not hearing people talk about this real problem that's happening in real time enough. The URL sabotaged K-Shine. The URL did everything in its power to sabotage K-Shine. On Friday, K-Shine was headed to the airport on Friday because he's supposed to be in the city for Saturday. These are the plans. These are the reservations so that he can make his face off, right? Have time to prepare, be comfortable, just like every other battle rapper on the card. He was on his way to the airport, then found out that flights, there had been changes made to flights, or whatever the reservation was, there had been changes made to K-Shine's flights. K-Shine goes on live. He lets us know that there's some fishy stuff going on. He doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know why flights were changed, why flights are no good anymore. He doesn't understand. He doesn't know. But keep in mind that just before this, maybe a week before this started going down, Shine tweeted out and let us know, public service announcement, letting us know that this is going to be his last battle on URL. Maybe about a week, maybe two before this. Keep that in mind. Maybe a couple of days after Shine put that tweet up, ARP follows and he puts up that the culture had been asking about K-Shine versus Murder Mook for a while. So ARP puts in the air that he plans on picking up K-Shine. Again, mind you, this is about a week before. K-Shine is on his way to the airport on Friday. to catch his flight to make it to the city for Saturday so he can battle Jakkboi on Sunday. That's what's happening, right? Shine finds out his flights. He goes on live. He lets us know, lets his fans know if he doesn't make it, it's not his fault. He's letting us know in real time that he's being sabotaged, bruh. No, he's not name dropping URL. He's not pointing fingers at URL because he still needs URL. Obviously. He can't just make an enemy out of URL. That would make no business or logistical sense for him. So he can't sit there and just out URL and say, oh, URL is sabotage. He can't do that. So I'm going to do it for him. I'm going to do it for him. He starts questioning everything. He starts questioning what's going on. Why is this happening? This has never happened before. We've always been good. But again, keep in mind, K-Shine just threatened to leave the NBA and go to the D League. I mean, go to the play for the competition. He just did that. URL is a business. URL is known to block battles, block battlers, block situations. Strong arm battlers on contracts. All these things, they're known for this. So when people are so naive, bro, and are like, oh, no, that's not what. They're known for this. URL is known for this type of thing. So the flights get messed up, right? K-Shine goes on live Friday night, lets us know if he doesn't make it to the event, if he doesn't make it to the event, it's not his fault. It's not his fault. It looks like Real Sick might have been his last URL battle. That's what he said. Then it ends there. Shine never said that he wasn't going to try to make it to the event. He never said that he wasn't going to. And guess what? Guess what ended up happening after that situation? K-Shine still made it to the event. URL's attempt at sabotage, attempt to have K-Shine no-show the battle, did not work. It didn't work. It didn't work. Smack had an interview on Hip Hop Is Real. Knowledge asks him about Shine. This was on Saturday. He asks him about K-Shine. Smack says, oh, I haven't even spoken to him. I don't know what's going on. There was no communication between K-Shine, Smack, and or Beasley during this whole situation. Why not? Why is there no communication? Because this is being done intentionally. That's why Smack is not communicating with K-Shine. That's why Beasley's not communicating with K-Shine on Friday night, Saturday, because this is being done on purpose. If it wasn't, they would have been in communication with K-Shine to figure out what was going on, if he was going to make it, this, that, and the fifth, to make sure things are in order. Was that happening? No. Smack made it clear on his interview on Hip Hop Is Real on Saturday that he hadn't even heard from K-Shine. How does the league owner not hear from one of the battle rappers that you guys are trying to get to the event and don't even bother to communicate or call to find out what's going on? No. You know what happened? K-Shine just popped up at the event. URL's attempt at sabotage didn't work. K-Shine showed up to the event, bruh. And you know what I noticed while K-Shine was there? K-Shine was getting a ridiculous amount of love, bro, from people. There were people wearing zip-em-up hoodies, zip-em-up shirts. K-Shine was getting ridiculous love out there, bro. You know what that tells me? There was no way on God's beautiful green earth that K-Shine was going to lose to Jakkboi that night. No way. It was not possible. Not only because K-Shine is a significantly better rapper and battle rapper overall than Jack, but because the New York crowd was rocking with Shine, bro. You saw it before anything. K-Shine was just walking to the event. There's guys stopping him. Yo, Shine, yo, zip him up, yo. Jack was going to get done dirty, bruh. This would have been a crazy send-off for Shine. If Shine got to battle that night, it would have been a crazy way to send him off. Because K-Shine was going to smoke Jack, and he was going to look amazing doing it in front of that New York crowd. Imagine URL letting K-Shine complete his contract and sending him off with that type of look. Imagine that. Nah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. K-Shine made it to the event, bro. He made it to the event. Even though we tried sabotaging him, bro. He made it. For all you guys saying, oh, he could just drive there, it's only 10 hours away. Guess what he did? He made it. You know why? Because Shine wanted to do the battle, and he wants to get out of that fucking contract. That's why he made it. He made it a point to make it, even though they canceled his flight on him, bruh. But then get this, right? This is the part that a lot of you guys are not going to like. But I see it, bro. I see everything for what it is. For those of you guys, media platforms, people involved with URL trying to tell me that this is not politics. It's not politics, huh? K-Shine made it to the event. And guess what happened? They still didn't allow K-Shine to battle. Do the math. Let's do the math. There was an attempt at making K-Shine no show. K-Shine still made it. Then after that, they canceled the battle on him. K-Shine makes it to the event after having been sabotaged, bro. Still makes it there for his fans because he wants to put on a show and he wants to be done with it. And they still cancel his battle. At the expense of Jakkboi, Maine. At the expense of Jakkboi, Maine. Now, I know that Jakkboi has a condition called lupus. I know this. But what are the chances of everything that played out, having played out the way that it played out? K-Shine coming out and letting us know that things are happening that he has no idea why they're happening. And then the K-Shine battle gets canceled. Why would the K-Shine battle be canceled? Why would the URL want to? Because now K-Shine can't just happy-go-lucky leave. Now K-Shine cannot just leave. K-Shine now can't just go start his own career the way that he wants to and battle for the competition if he wants to. He can't do it anymore. The URL cares more about that than anything else. If this is not evident throughout all the proof, all the battlers that have spoken out, all the information that has come out, all of ARP's blogs exposing the block battles, and if this is not evident, there's no hope. I know some of you guys watch me and you follow what I'm saying and you understand that business is this dirty. It is. Jakkboi is under the umbrella. Jakkboi is going to do whatever he's told to do. Jakkboi is a puppet for the URL. Like Surf, these guys are puppets for they'll do what they're told to do. As long as they remain under the umbrella and in good terms with the folks that are under the umbrella and signing their checks. We all know already that this is WWE, soap opera, storylines, narratives. What makes y'all think that this is not exactly what just happened to K-Shine? Understanding the bigger picture. The only people that won't understand what I'm saying is the people that don't understand the bigger picture. If you understand the bigger picture, then you get exactly what I'm saying. And you know exactly why this would happen. If you get the bigger picture. If you don't, and you're just a generic battle rap fan, you're not going to get it because you don't see the bigger picture. The bigger picture is that URL has a battle rap monopoly. URL is not letting any of their artists go. As long as they have the power to maintain an artist under their umbrella, especially artists as legendary as K-Shine and Tay-Rock, they're going to keep them under that umbrella. They don't want a K-Shine who they built, they promoted, they gave battles to go and battle for the competition. Do y'all understand that? Is that part understood? Because if that part is understood, then we understand what I'm saying about K-Shine's situation right now. The fact that URL will go to that extent to keep K-Shine under their umbrella. K-Shine on RBE would go crazy. That would give RBE too much attention, too much traction. Why do y'all think they booked Cassidy, bro, and still haven't booked the battle? They booked Cassidy, and It's been almost a year and a half and they still haven't, because they want to keep them away from the competition. It's not about anything else. It's about keeping these people away from the competition so the competition can't grow. The competition can't get bigger. That's the bigger picture. This is, what's the word I'm looking for? This is on a micro scale. This right here, this specific individual circumstance and situation going on with K-Shine and URL is a micro situation. The big picture is the macro. In order to understand what's going on, again, big picture wise, we need to understand, we need to take all what's going on, all the context going on, and put everything together. So again, if you understand that URL is building an empire, which if you don't understand that this is what's happening and URL is building their battle rap monopoly, I don't know who or where you even from or where you've been for the past 3 years, bro. But understanding that that's the case, is it really that hard to understand that the URL would do something like this intentionally to keep K-Shine, a legendary battle rapper, under their corporate umbrella? And I'm going to say this one more time. I know Jakkboi has lupus. I am in no way saying that Jakkboi doesn't have lupus or is not somebody who has a medical condition or whatever the case is. I'm looking at the bigger picture here. What makes more sense? Jakkboi ironically and coincidentally getting sick at the exact moment that they're going to battle? What's more likely, that? Or the fact that URL, being a business and an umbrella, is doing everything that they can and in their power to keep battlers under their umbrella? Which one of those two makes more sense? I ain't gonna hold y'all, bro. There's not enough people talking about this situation. K-Shine recently had a little something to say after that situation went down and the battle got canceled. Let's hear what he has to say. Because K-Shine, he didn't see Jakkboi being sick. He was just told. Whatever what happened, he was just told. That's it.
Jack had health issues. That's all I heard. I heard he was there and he had health issues.
It looked like K-Shine don't even believe it. It looked like K-Shine don't even believe it. Because K-Shine knows what's going on. K-Shine knows what's going on. K-Shine is not he's just not the type that's going to sit there and throw URL under the bus. They're still business partners. They still work together. They have to keep it friendly. They have to keep it friendly. But we know what's going on in the back of their minds.
Hey man, listen, I heard somebody say he was good or when he thought I wasn't coming.
I heard somebody say he was good when he thought I wasn't coming. So K-Shine is also very skeptical as to what's going on and what happened. K-Shine knows exactly what happened, bruh. That's why he just made that comment, because he knows what's going on. Oh, he was fine before he knew I was coming. They tried to get K-Shine to no-show. It didn't work. K-Shine showed up, made it, and they still canceled the battle on him, bruh.
But I'm good. If it is true, I hope he's good.
If it is true, I hope he's good. If it is true, I hope he's good. Again, very skeptical at the situation.
I just really feel like, I don't know. That's a lot of things. It is what it is, yo. Anyway, moving forward.
See, he wants to speak and he wants to say things, but he understands that they're still in business together. him and URL. He wants to say things, but he's understanding that they're still in business with each other, bro. They're still technically partners right now. You can't. Because then if he does start to say crazy things about URL now, right, and he's still under contract, bro, they're going to bench him forever. They're going to bench him forever. They're going to treat K-Shine like a crucible person. That's what would happen if K-Shine were to start speaking out right now on URL and saying crazy stuff, what he thinks is happening, what he knows is happening. URL is going to punish him for that. And they can, because he's under contract. This was the idea. This was the idea behind what happened with K-Shine this weekend. That was it.
Shout out to everybody from my town, my city that did their fucking thing. I wish I could have joined you guys tonight. Better luck next time. Salute to Mook, salute to Jazz. Salute to the whole New York that got focused, yo. I heard the whole, man, I was in the crowd, well, down backstage listening.
You know what I'm saying? And if not, you could this link. If you don't want, you say, I don't like you, Jay Black. I don't rock with you like that.
That's what K-Shine had to say after the URL canceled. After the URL canceled his battle versus Jakkboi Maine. K-Shine very skeptical at what's going on. K-Shine, man, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry at what's going on with you right now, my man. To be completely real with you, bro. If I have one piece of advice for K-Shine, right now, move in silence, bruh. Move in silence. Don't make URL aware of what you're planning on doing. Don't. Keep your business, specifically relating to battle rap, to yourself. Because we see how it's going to work out if the URL knows that you're about to go do something like try to go battle for the competition, bruh. So whatever business moves you're going to make, K-Shine, please, bro, move in silence and keep it to yourself. One more thing that I would recommend is for K-Shine to get a lawyer. One thing I would recommend is for K-Shine to get a lawyer, bro. Talk to a lawyer about this situation. Just talk to one. You can talk to lawyers for free. Some lawyers will hear you out and then determine whether or not they can help with it or whatever. Speak to a lawyer, bro. Tell them everything. Because I'm pretty sure, bro, that if Shine wanted to, I mean, I know it's going to take resources, bro, and money, but he can have somebody look into the situation, bro, and potentially even fight to get him out of a contract. Potentially. URL doesn't look very good nowadays as far as being trustworthy. So if a lawyer knew and understood the type of situation, the type of lawsuits that even that URL is involved in right now, and they understood the type of games that URL plays, right? It's a possibility, bro, that you could make a case for yourself. It's a possibility that, yo, K-Shine, you can make a case for yourself, bro. There's been a lot of information that's been put out regarding URL in these past couple of years, bro, that can help you build a case if you really wanted to take it there. I know K-Shine most likely doesn't, you know what I'm saying? But that's just a little bit of advice. If you really want to get out of this contract, bro, understanding, especially now, understanding how ruthless URL can be, get a lawyer. Moving forward, if you're going to make any moves that's related to your business and your future and your career, move in silence. This is ridiculous, bro. I need to know what y'all think of this whole mess, man. You already know what it is. It's your boy Joe coming at you live and direct from the battle.